Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo, 1219, aka Hurricanes. So back in the building, doing a recap of the University of Miami Hurricanes versus the Virginia Cavaliers, and a really was an epic showdown last night. University of Miami Hurricanes end up edging out Virginia 17-9. It was a great game for the University of Miami. It started out great. It most definitely, slowed down a lot. Came out on fire. First drive of the game came out on fire, just doing everything that we needed to do the correct way. And then once again, we hit that little roadblock. So I'm gonna give you my little tidbits of what happened in that game. First, we just gonna go with the offensive stats. Nikoski Perry, 16 for 27 for 182 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Not a great performance for Nikoski during the whole game. DJ Dallas, 13 rushes for 63 yards, 4.8 average. Nikoski Perry, 9 rushes for 18 yards, 2.0 average and a touchdown. We'll get to that touchdown later. Cam Harris, 2 carries for 2 yards. Brevin Jordan, 1 carry for 0 yards. KJ Osborne, 4 catches for 60 yards, 15 yards per average. Brevin Jordan, 2 catches, 48 yards, 24 yards per average. Marcus Pope, 2 catches for 30 yards, 15 yards per average. Mike Harley, 3 catches, 16 yards, 5.3 yards per average. Jeff Thomas, 3 catches, 14 yards, 4.7 yards per average. And DJ Dallas, 2 catches, 14 yards, 7 yards per average. We're not going to break down everything on defense because defense is a little bit different. But we're gonna. I'm just gonna tell you who I felt like our playmakers were, and the reason why I felt like the defense played great. All right, let's get to the offense first, real quick. Like I said, it's gonna be a short video. They came out on fire. They came out very explosive early in the game. First drive, marched right down the field, touchdown. And then got a little sloppy. I think we might have got a little cute with some of the play calling. Also, I think that I believe that there were a lot of drops. Nikoski's timing was off a little bit with some of the receivers and things like that. So there are things that we have to work on. Just remember, this is his first start of the season. So maybe that's the reason why he was a little bit not as sharp. Like I said, the timing was off with the receivers. Like I said, I think he had 6 drops that game against Virginia. So, and I know for a fact it was like 3 or 4 in a row. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 2 or 3 on one drive where the balls were dropped. So we definitely have to get more sure-handed in catching the football and everything like that. But besides that, everything on the offense, it just seemed kind of the same but a little different. The play action is, whether it's the read option play action or it's the play action from up under center, I just feel like we use it entirely too much. And it throws the timing off. Even when Jaren was in the game, I felt like we used it entirely too much, and it throws the timing off. I don't understand it. It just feels like we just use that play action too much. I feel like, and that's really my only complaint about what Dan Enos does is like, whether we're in the read option, is always either read option play where you're faking the handoff or play action where you're faking the handoff, and you're consistently a second late, because you're always doing that. And when the running game is not working, what's the point of consistently doing a play action if we're not running the ball well, which we're not doing? The offensive line is not opening up holes big enough for us to run the ball, so we're not running the ball well. So the consistent play action, I do not understand. The difference in what I see in Perry and Jaren Williams is Perry is going to go deep. He is going to keep the defense honest. And I know he didn't have a 300-yard game, but I can promise you if some of those catches would have been caught, some of those balls would have been caught, he might have threw for another 4. Also though, His timing was off with the receivers. He was overthrowing receivers right. His arm, he has to still learn how to dial it down with that arm. His arm strength is incredibly strong. He understands it, but his pocket awareness is great. And like I said, my little brother Wholesome One breaks it down great. NMD breaks it down great. Those guys are great. His pocket awareness is unmatched on the football team. Period. Point blank. It's unmatched. His pocket awareness is great. He understands what's going on in the pocket. He knows how to stop. He knows how to slide. He knows how to step into the pocket. He knows how to spin away from the defender to give you a few extra seconds for a receiver to get open. So I feel like his upside, just to me, I feel his upside is better because you can't teach that type of pocket awareness and its capability. And on that last drive, to me, Dan Enos called every play perfect. It was just it was a great mixture of play calling from Dan Enos on that last play drive. It was unbelievable. He kept the defense off balance, and I don't believe there were more than maybe one play action on that last drive. And the winning touchdown, the coach put his head down, ran through to the defender, and got in the end zone. He refused to lose that game. So there are a lot of positives that I've seen on the offensive side of the ball, but there is also a lot of work yet to be done. A lot of work on every position. At every position, there's a lot of work yet to be done. But I am going to tell you, Manny Diaz, I'm going to say this, and I wanted you as the coach, but you seem not to be happy with anything that Coach Perry does. You seem not to be happy. You seem to me to refuse to get behind that quarterback. So I'm telling you, if you see this video, I'm not understanding why you seem to refuse to get behind the Coach Perry as a starting quarterback and give him his fair shot that he has yet to receive as a Miami Hurricane. Let's get to the defense. Nasty Nesta. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen here, man. Between Ness and Russo, that defense, me and my brother got into it last night. I watched the game again today. I don't see too much difference in the play call. I just seen players making plays that they should have been making. But I also seen Russo and Nest destroy that Virginia offensive line. When you have two disruptive players like that haven't played all year, Nesta Severo was coming off of an injury last week and might have played 15 plays. So I don't know how many, but last night he almost played the whole game. Russo almost played the whole game. That was the first time those two guys played together spent that much time together on the field. And it showed. And it showed how dominant that defense can be without blitzing with those two guys. When you have playmakers like that, man, it makes your defense look that much better. And those two guys were the difference in the defense. I'm not even going to break down anything else but from the defense. I'll let you guys go rewatch the game. But in my opinion, this is just my opinion only, the reason why that defense played that great is not because Manny Diaz's voice, but because he had the two players up front on that defensive line that were so disruptive that one of the best dual threat quarterbacks in the country could not get it going all night last night. Just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're definitely growing. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the help that we're getting. You guys are so amazing. University of Miami Hurricane fan base is so amazing. And also all the guys that aren't University of Miami Hurricane fans that support this channel, like Mark. All those guys, man, that's always George. The guys that aren't Miami Hurricane fans that still support this channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the University of Miami YouTubers that continue to fight, scratch, and claw. You know what I'm saying? To give the University of Miami Hurricane fan base a voice. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game in the comment section. And if you disagree, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm a big boy. I can handle that. Love you guys, man. All day, every day, representing this you. Representing this you family all day, every day, man. I love you guys, man. We out.